What's going on, guys? FallenRedZeo here, back to more action figures. This time we have our final DC Multiverse set. So this set is a little bit older, but we kind of missed out on it, skipped over it, and have been sitting on it for a little bit, so we're finally getting around to it. So it's a little bit late for all these figures, but we have, I think they're calling them the DC Originals, so they're supposed to be kind of like first appearances or just original comic book style looks for characters. But first off, we have the Batman from the 89 Batman, so the 1989 Tim Burton movie. That's what this Batman is based off of, so we get him with some little equipment stuff. Then we have a classic style Joker and Poison Ivy over here. So again, supposed to be kind of like their first appearance or whatever, original styles at least to go along with the set. And these also are going into the celebration of the Batman 80th anniversary and were found at Target. I don't know if they're exclusive to Target, but those have been the only places we've seen them at all. So I don't really know if that's a exclusivity to them or not, but we finally found all three of these. It did take a while to get it, but like I said, we've been holding on to it for a couple weeks, but finally getting around to it. And another character we've been holding on to for quite a while and been waiting to find a set to do it with is the Walgreens Exclusive Bizarro figure. So we've had this one, like I said, for quite a long time now. So we also have Bizarro to look at here. So I'll have to look at all those, but don't forget, if you enjoy, leave a thumbs up down below, leave any comments, and of course don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed. Let's go ahead and get into them. So first up, we have the 89 Batman. So again, this is from the Batman 1989, the Tim Burton version with Michael Keaton as Batman and Bruce Wayne. So that is what this is from, and it looks very much like it, where it's pretty much just an all solid black suit with the bright yellow of the chest. So you can see the chest part here with the Batman logo there on his chest inside the yellow, and then the bright yellow belt as well, the utility belt to go along with it. But other than that, it's just an all shiny black suit with the then even shinier gloves and boots, as you can see on this figure. But here we have the cowl up top, so you can see just again the all black face, classic looking Batman face. The ears are a little bit like to the back, as you can see they're a little bit like rounded like to the back and stuff, so that's kind of cool, new different feature there. But then just a normal Batman looking face, nothing too special. You can't really tell it's Michael Keaton or anything like that, so that doesn't matter. But then I like how the cowl comes down with this piece over the top here, so I like how it's all this still the jaggedy like bat wing style cutouts and everything. And then of course the logo, as we mentioned, the all black suit, so nothing too special. It's just all black all the way to the bottom and stuff, all the way to the bottom. And then we have again the utility belt there, so then just you see just looks like a belt all yellow. And then again, like I mentioned, the gloves or the gauntlets up here at the top, so you can see gauntlets with the spikes and everything are all shiny and stuff, so it's a nice shiny paint on that compared to like the more matte finish, but still all shiny, but this even shines even more, where that carries down all the way to the boots where it's painted the exact same, so you can see the shininess on them as well. So again, a nice looking bat suit here all together. And then on the back we have a cape, but it's just a fabric cape, just a cheap fabric. You can even kind of see through it almost, but it's, I don't know how to describe the material. It's like a felt almost, but it's, yeah, just a cheap material for a cape there hanging off the back with the cuts down at the bottom. So it looks very nice. This reminds me of an old figure we have growing up. My brother had an 89 Batman toy that I used to play with as a kid, so that reminds me of that look, you know, exactly like this, but obviously it was in the smaller figure form and stuff. So we can see movement, so the head can obviously twist and nod. We got the shoulders do raise up about 90 degrees, can't go any higher because of the design. Bicep twist, single elbow joint, where it's just a single elbow joint, no other movements, and the wrist that can twist around and flex. And then we go into the abs, where it has the ab crunch and twist at the waist. Legs come out about 90 degrees, has the thigh twist, the double knee joint, and the foot flexes and twists side to side at the bottom. So pretty decent figure. It's not the best, like it has some movement issues, like this elbow is really stiff and hard to move, and like the bottom knee joints don't move very much at all, and so he doesn't get very much range of movement as of some of these figures do. But it just brings in that 89 Batman classic look, and that's really all this is meant for. There's nothing too special about this, just to give you that 89 Batman feel. And for accessories, he comes with a bat rope or a bat grapple, a bat something as he usually calls it, but it's just a gun here that has the end that you can take out and then stick into and stuff. And then it has the string with a bat grapple there on the end of it stuff, so obviously you can take it and it can look like, you know, shot and stuff, and then grapple up. The handle is really big on this, but there we go, into his hand, so you can obviously shoot it out and then grapple, then it can be and there he goes up into the air and stuff. So again, nothing too special about this Batman. It's very plain and doesn't come with anything besides this gun thing, so it's kind of boring and stuff, but I guess that's gonna be it for the Batman. Then next up we have the Joker, and this is a very classic looking Joker in his original attire, and it just looks so classic. The hair looks a little bit weird in my opinion, but it's not bad, you know, it still looks like the Joker and stuff. So you can see his face there, so again, very creepy looking Joker face, the bright green hair and eyebrows, the big giant red smile there, the teeth all sticking out as you can see and stuff. So he's very happy, pale white skin, and then he's got his purple suit on with like the teal or turquoise vest and little like tie, I guess you'd call it. Looks like just like a limp bow or something, that, and then orange shirt underneath. He has the orchid there on his lapel. You can see the orange shirt coming down there at the sleeves, and then like the pinstripe purple pants at the bottom as well, coming down with the shoe coverings over the purple shoes. So again, looks very classic Joker. Got some penguin tails on the back there for his suit and stuff. Just again, very classic looking Joker look here. Movements are going to be about the same, so the head can twist and nod, shoulders raise up a little bit higher than 90, has the bicep twist. Oh, and they can always all rotate around. And the jacket, as you can kind of see, is loose, so you could technically take like the top jacket part off here, but it looks silly with purple arms. Double elbow joint, and the wrist can twist all the way around and flex. Then he does have an ab crunch, but he doesn't crunch very much, and it's just the way it's designed. He doesn't crunch very much, but it just has a very tiny crunch in there. Then we have a waist twist, legs come up a little bit less than 90, thigh twist, double knee joint, and foot flex and twist at the bottom. So a great classic look for Joker here. And so for accessories, he comes with his cane. So we have his cane here with the skull on top with the Jester or Joker hat there on it. So you can just take that, and I believe it's meant for this hand. The way his hand is designed, it's kind of like, it looks like a thumbs up, but the way it's designed and stuff, so he can hold the cane out and everything, so it goes into his left hand there. But I'm sure it can go into the right as well, just be looser. And then he also has his squirting flower. So instead of the just normal orchid lapel there, he has the acid squirter one. So you just take this one, and it's just kind of a weird circle. It's just, you can see the circle in there, and you just take this one and pop it in. So kind of like that. So it has the orchid in there, and you can kind of twist around so it can shoot straight out like that or that way, but it's kind of like hollow underneath, so you just have to kind of twist it one of the ways however you want it displayed. But there it can be shooting acid like out on Batman and stuff, so he's, you know, squirting the acid on the Batman's face and everything, so that's kind of fun to have there for the Joker. Then we've got Poison Ivy, again a classic style Poison Ivy around her first appearance stuff here, but again very plain though with their first appearances. But there we got her red hair, of course, her famous red hair for Poison Ivy. The paint job doesn't look too good, so it looks like it's a darker undercolor with red paint over the top as like highlights and stuff, but it's kind of like splotchy, kind of bumpy and stuff, and it just doesn't look that great for their hair design. Marvel Legends has really good hair design. Theirs is just okay. I mean, it looks very classic style with the way it's designed and everything, but it doesn't look that great. But then we go to her body, so you can see it just looks like a normal lady. She's got the nice green lipstick there, a green color there wrapped around her neck, and then she's got like a bathing suit on that's green, and you can see it's got flower designs there, so around her chest and then around her legs as well, it's got flowery designs there. Green gloves and sleeves there on her hands, then a nice like neon green color leggings all the way down to her green boots in the darker green color there. They'll look very plain and stuff since it's just, you know, painted on and everything. So again, very basic, nothing really too much to look at here. She's a very plain figure with nothing too special, but for men it's going to be about the same as always. So the head twist and nod just a little bit, but the hair's in the waist, so you don't get much movement at all. Shoulders raise up a little bit over 90. Single elbow joint that has the twist in it as well, and then the wrist that can twist around and flex. Then she has a crunch right under her chest, and that's really all she has, is just a little bit of a crunch. It doesn't really twist or anything, just the way her body's designed, so no twist on this character. Legs come up a lot less than 90 with the way they're designed, but out more obviously. Thigh twist and double knee joint, and foot flex and twist at the bottom. So again, very basic figure going on here for Poison Ivy, but her accessories fix that a little bit. So she has some ivy vines that we can put on her, so you just take them and wrap them around her arms and legs. That'll do here. So they're like that. You can take the ivy and just wrap them around her legs and arms and stuff, and it makes it look a little bit better, makes the character stand out more. So it definitely looks a lot better when you have those added onto her. It just makes her look a lot better. And then she also comes with a crossbow, which is kind of fun. So just a nice big crossbow. It doesn't do anything, it's just a stationary thing, so you just take it, and you'll have to put it in her left hand though, because she doesn't have any additional hands for the right, and it's a fist hand. So they're like that. Now she's ready to shoot Batman with some poison arrows, so that's pretty cool there for Poison Ivy. Then last we have the Walgreens Exclusive Bizarro figure, and this is kind of cool and neat, especially comes with a lot of accessories. But Bizarro here is kind of like an inverse or mirror version of Superman, so he's supposed to be pretty much everything like Superman, just an inverse of it. So his skin though is this nice pale grayish color. He looks almost made of like stone and stuff, and he's just made copies of, so he's kind of just like a clone version and stuff, so nothing too special about him. He's not like it's different race or anything, but you see there his face, his neck, and then his hands there are all in that like stone color. He has a weird looking face though, just the way it's designed in the mouth and stuff. It looks like he's just doing a derpy face, but you can see his blue eyes, black hair design pretty much exactly like Superman's and everything. And then he has the cape on, and so he has the red cape there, which you can take off, so it's got just the ring on there, so you can take it off and stuff, which we'll see why here in a second. Then he's just in the classic Superman outfit, so the blue with the red trunks, yellow belt, and red boots down at the bottom, but the S is inverted, so it's backwards on this figure, so the Hope logo, whatever, on Superman's chest is now backwards backwards this time because of the whole mirror version. And for like his powers and stuff, he has pretty much everything that Superman does, just the inverse. So instead of heat vision, he has frost vision, and instead of frost breath, he has heat breath. So he's just inverted. And then instead of green kryptonite, his weakness is blue kryptonite. So it just is all kind of inverse stuff. There you can see on the cape the S as well. And then again, just all the normal looks of Superman. For movements are the same: head twist and nod, shoulders raise up about 90, bicep twist, single elbow joint, wrist twist around and flex, ab crunch, twist at the waist, legs come out about 90, thigh twist, double knee joint, and the foot flexes and twists side to side. So the first accessory and what I forgot to put on him was his Bizarro tag. So it's just a like stone circle that has Bizarro #1 done on it, because on a planet that has a bunch of Bizarros, because there's a whole bunch of them made, he wears it so he can distinguish that he was the first and original Bizarro and stuff. So it's kind of fun that he has that you can put on it to again signify that he was the OG Bizarro. And then he comes with like I said, a lot more accessories. So he does come with hands. So as the two I'd say like flat hands, but they're kind of curved. I don't know if the box did that or what, but of course like the flat Superman flying hands instead of the fist. That's pretty cool. And then he comes with accessories so that you can turn him into, I don't know if he has a special name, but like the Clark Kent version of Bizarro. So we have a suit jacket here that we'll put on him. He's got of course the glasses, so you'll never recognize him as Bizarro. And then he also has a necktie as well, so we'll go and throw this on him. So there we have the Bizarro Clark Kent. Doesn't look much different. So again, he just has the suit jacket on with the ripped sleeves off, the purple necktie there around his neck, and then the glasses on again like Clark Kent wears. They look kind of dorky and don't sit on him too well. They're very loose on there and can fall off easily. But I think that's pretty fun that you have that additional disguise thrown in there, so you can have the normal Bizarro or the one with the disguise and everything. So that's pretty fun there and cool there for Bizarro. So that's gonna be it for this DC Multiverse Original set with the 89 Batman, Joker, and Poison Ivy, as well as the Walgreens Exclusive Bizarro I threw in there as well to go with this set. So pretty okay set. They're not the greatest figures. They're very kind of bland and boring. I definitely enjoyed Bizarro the most just because he comes with all the accessories and everything. Kind of weak, especially for Batman with all the stuff he could come with. But most of these figures are kind of weak just because they're in the classic look, so they're pretty plain and boring. But I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to let me know in the comments down below. Leave a thumbs up, and of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to see more of our action figure videos. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.